A part 2. Really? That's your plan? Yeah, she's gotta have some use. It's a 5 billion coin paperweight. What did you expect? It's a she. I find it hard to believe anyone would even want that piece of scrap. We need to talk. She's just a little chestplate, and she happens to be the nicest chestplate I've met in a long time. Long time? What are you talking about? Are there other chestplates in your life? Hey guys, welcome to the video. Hope you're doing well. As the title suggests, we're going to be testing out this thing, along with the many ideas that you guys dropped in the comment section of last video. However, I'm also kind of poor right now, so we should probably get some coins first. Alright, so we're at Geo, and thanks to the Shimmersparkle Chestplate's 20 gemstone slots, there's actually quite a lot of cosmetic value to this item. For example, as a huge Jalen Hurts fan, maybe I just want to show my support and wear his jersey. Or maybe I want to rep my support for Archie Roseman V, a defensive lineman for Middle Tennessee. Yes, that's his number. Or maybe I want to show my support for my favorite odd composite number, 11,111. Or maybe I'm from Finland and I just really want to show my support for my country in the form of a 5 billion coin chestplate. It's possible. I'm not though. I'm not from Finland. I'm from the US. You know, the place with 4 states and 4 British colonies. Okay, you know, it's not the greatest, but you get the point. It gets the point across. Or maybe I just want to relax after a long day and make some nice pixel art of a sunset in Pittsburgh. Except this is inaccurate because Pittsburgh doesn't have buildings that tall. They don't know how to do that. Or maybe I'm trying to greet someone and my only form of communication is a Shimmersparkle chestplate. It could happen. Or maybe I'm a YouTuber and I just really want my viewers to smash the like button. Please, please! Or maybe you're muted in chat and you can't send any emoticons, but you still want to show what emotion you're displaying right now. It could happen. Okay, you get the point. You get the point. We can move on. Now, this next and likely final idea actually branches quite far outside of just the Shimmersparkle chestplate, as we're going to be maxing out true defense. I got quite a couple comments last video asking me to put 20 perfect opals on the chestplate, and honestly, they make a good point. Because if we insta-buy... Oh my god. 20 perfect opals from the bazaar and put them onto the Shimmersparkle chestplate, we'd see that we're gonna get quite a lot of true defense. No shit. But even with the gemstone effect being halved, we still get 110, dethroning the Sorrow chestplate as the best source of true defense from a chestplate by about 30 true defense. Honestly, I thought it was gonna be considerably more than that, but it can't be too OP. What the fuck am I doing, man? Now, to start our maxing spree, we'll enchant it with True Protection 1, granting us another 5 true defense. Then we'll swap to the Reforged Stone that grants the most true defense, which is actually Bubba with 62. And that's quite a lot, but this Reforged Stone is ass, so it makes sense. Next, we're gonna go to the auction house to purchase a Minos Relic, which are 64 mil? I thought Diana just happened. And we'll equip our Mithril Golem. I know what you're thinking. Mithril Golem? Yes, it somehow is the pet that grants the most true defense. I don't know either. But with this, we will apply said Minos Relic to the Mithril Golem, and now we're rocking a good 66, oh my. With that out of the way, we can go to the bartender and purchase a Gabagooey Mix-In, which grants another 5%. I'm not sure if it's additive, but regardless, it's a buff. Next, we're gonna need to max out our equipment. So I've gathered the highest rarity equipment in the game currently, minus the Demon Slayer Gauntlet, because that already grants 5 true defense on its own. And after recombobulating everything, we can apply the Glistening Reforge, which grants true defense, which is another like 16 true defense, not too bad. Now, in addition to these reforges, we're gonna need another 4 Cayenne 5 books, as they also grant true defense, and they're a lot more expensive. So let's do that. Okay, you know what? That actually wasn't that bad. It's a marginal amount of true defense, but again, we gotta do it for max. Actually, there is an exception I'm gonna have to make, but we'll get to that once it, you know, pops up. Like Aaron Judge. Oh my god, Aaron Judge stray in the middle of a Skyblock video? What's going on here? I'm sorry. He deserves to be the AL MVP. I can't, you know, not knock on him a little bit. Though I'm pretty sure odds-wise, Cow Rally's gonna win it. But I don't know, I mean, he's been having a generational catcher season, so can he really blame anyone? Alright, we're done. With that out of the way, there's really not much left to do besides grabbing my Daedalus Blade. Daedalus Blade? What are we doing here, man? It should be a Daedalus Axe. This is awful. Terrible change. I hate it so much. But we just gotta live with it. And to finish things off, we need to apply Reflection, which is gonna set us back like another 5 mil, but it's okay. Oh my god. Now this does bring us to the one exception I was talking about. Actually two. Because for one, you cannot undo reforges, meaning I can't apply the Renowned Reforge. And I'm pretty sure you can't disenchant ultimate enchants, meaning I can't get Legion 5. Now you may be wondering, Rem, why does that matter? I mean, it's not that big a deal, you can afford it. I don't really want those enchants permanently on my little Shimmersparkle chestplate. I know what you're thinking, that's so ridiculously trivial, but like, I paid 5 billion coins for this thing, all right? I want it to be completely clean, and I can get rid of these enchants once I'm done testing, but you can't do it with those, and I'm not willing to do it. It's gotta stay clean. So once we get to testing and actually see how much we have, we'll just add on the amount that we would have if we actually had that Reforge and Ultimate Enchant on it. I actually forgot one more thing, and thanks to Bombly, who came in clutch last video, is allowing me to do this. Because I managed to find one other perfect opal on my Death Ripper dagger, and there's only one perfect opal in Bazaar right now. It's going for 20 mil, and I'm not buying that. So thanks again, Bombly. And you may be wondering, Rem, what do you even need these opals for? I need them for the Sorrow Armor, so, you know. I don't think it's that huge, but it's still true defense that we can get without tarnishing our, you know, beloved Shimmersparkle chestplate, so it's worth doing. First, we need a Wisp Potion, which I have quite a few of. And second, we're probably going to be the first person ever to brew a true defense potion, which at first is going to be level 1, but after I use this enchanted glowstone, it'll turn to level 4. So after splashing both of these, I'll have another 45 true defense. Okay, 2 more teeny tiny little things. This SOS Flare obviously grants another 25, and also we're gonna need to use this Death Ripper dagger because its right click ability grants another 10 because of the opal scroll that I have on it. So now we're done, for like real this time, I think. Actually, there's 2 more tiny, teeny tiny microscopic things to note. One, I know I can have my Blaze Tech radio, but I can't find anyone with it, so that's unfortunate. And 2, yes, I already ate my true defense cake, so there's no need for that. With that out of the way, we can finally start doing the whole rundown. So first we need to put on the armor. Next we need to put on the equipment, which I already have my foraging on, which is kind of awkward. Actually, never mind. I just realized that I used 2 bracelets. Yes, I am stupid. I am fucking stupid. Let's just forget that ever happened, because it didn't happen. I mean, I don't even know what I'm talking about right now. Yeah, shout out David's Cloak for being a mythic cloak. Really proud of the guy, man. He really improved in the minor leagues. Anyways, now we're done with the equipment part. Now we need to switch pets while everyone talks about Diaz, who you should totally vote for, by the way, because I somehow swapped off the Mithril Golem, not sure how. And with our Daedalus Blade in hand, we'll go into the middle of Hub 1, put down our Okay, we'll not put down our SOS flavor, we'll just add it to the end of the calculations. Use our Death Ripper dagger's ability for the extra 10 defense, and 856 true defense. Holy shit, that's a lot of true defense. We're up to 873 because the Legion isn't in full effect, but that's still quite a lot. And here's the current rundown. These are the flat bonuses. As you can see, Legion is at 21%, which makes sense because we only have 3 pieces and each one goes up to 7%. And in case you were wondering what the max true defense is, assuming you have every single possible source, I think you can crack 1,000. I added up everything and I got about 1,008, so that's insane. And I think it's time to go test it against an Inferno Demon Lord. We're gonna pretend it's 2022 and bring it all the way up here for really no good reason. But first, assuming no auto pet rules go wrong, we're gonna apply this. I died. I'm not really sure what I'm expecting, like, okay, I have no health, man. Why am I getting my ass beat? Low-key, I'm getting cooked out here. Okay, first I'm gonna spawn it in Crimson Armor because I keep getting killed by these things. And I'm dealing 1.3 mil, wow. All right, so, holy shit. This is not doing shit. Okay, so as we can see, I'm getting 536 true defense. I'm not doing too good health-wise. I thought this would have better results. I'm kind of disappointed. And I was totally gonna use this because I definitely could not kill Inferno Demon Lords. That was a test of all time. But it was a necessary test because with that amount of true defense, you would think that I would be able to tank it for longer, but no. But I also have 0 defense. So my effective health is literally 5,000. Okay, I know it's not really a max true defense test, but I just can't live with myself knowing that I didn't really give this test the chance it deserved. Because Bubba gives us literally no defense. And it showed in our tests. So instead I'll use something a bit more fortifying, like Sweet. And while we're at it, I may as well max out my tuning points on defense. Alright, it's time to retry this, and hopefully it goes better. I checked my EHP and I'm sitting at 150k, which is a lot better than before, so we can just hope for the best when it comes to tanking this thing, and yeah, I mean, that's a lot better. That is a lot better. This is the first phase, so its damage is at its lowest, but My health is practically not moving, and I don't even have to use my MMR Hyperion. That's insane. It's completely overkill, but it's still insane. Also, I don't really know how much of this is the true defense, but I can imagine it's doing a decent job in this, right? All right, I think I'm gonna go to the second phase and see how that goes, but there are those pillars that may or may not insta-kill me, so that is something to note. All right, on to the second phase we go. All right, this is looking pretty similar. My health is actually chunking a little bit faster than before. So yeah, second phase is really no issue, but I think the main issue is that I'm not gonna have enough time to get this thing to the third phase because I'm dealing no damage. So yeah, this is about to run out. I don't really know why I'm still in this armor, but it is what it is. And there it goes. That was interesting, but we haven't gotten to the third phase yet, so I'll check back with you guys once I get to the third phase. We're almost at the third phase. In fact, here we are. And, it's going pretty well. I'm gonna get my Wither Cloak out, because I'm not intending on fighting this guy. I'm more of a pacifist kind of person. You know, as a matter of fact, I'm actually kind of getting my ass beat by this thing. So, maybe it wasn't as good as I thought. But anyways, that concludes my testing. Take the test with a grain of salt, because I'm not the greatest tester in the world, but they were tests, I think. Also, completely disregard that Blaze Slayer gameplay, man. Listen, I haven't done it in like 3 years, and I'm a 1.21. 2 wrongs don't make a right. As a matter of fact, I'm just gonna like hypnotize you. It never happened. What never happened? Exactly. Anyways, I'm gonna end the video off there. Hope you enjoyed watching it. I had a really fun time in testing it for some reason. I didn't think I would, but I did. And I'll see you guys later. So have a good rest of your day.